What's up, guys? TruckDriver101.com. Today we're going to talk about trainer talk. When you meet your trainer, when you come out, after you leave trucking school and you go out with your trainer, you're going to want some help out there on the road. So you need to keep a connection with your trainer. The kind of questions you need to ask him about, you can ask him about other companies, you can ask him about equipment, all types of stuff. So you need to have a good relationship with your trainer. So even if your trainer's an asshole and he pisses you off, it's pretty good to keep yourself under control so that way you can call him. You know, you want to have as many people in your team as possible. Now with dispatch, getting people in your team when you're out of training, be nice to the people that you start working with, the dispatchers. Start to spot, as I've said before in another video, the people that work and the people that BS. And start to work with the people that work. Because if they work hard and the other people BS, they're looking for some drivers that work hard as well. And if you're that kind of person, they're going to like you. You know, and if you're willing to run and do what they need you to do and be willing to not lose your mind if they can't get you home, which I'm telling you, that will make you go far. I made a lot of money because everyone else got an attitude because they couldn't get home and I didn't. You'd be surprised how many people will be like, man, you're my best friend in the whole world because you didn't do that, and I'm going to give you this big load. You know, be the driver that makes the dispatcher's day better, and you will end up being his #1 driver. Now, with that being said, never be hesitant to move on. The ways you spot whether you need to move on at a trucking company when you've done at least 6 months. One way you spot that is that the freight is not in your area. Now, you might be getting good miles, you might not be getting good miles, but you really want to notice, are you going close to your house or even within your area? Talk to the guys on Dedicateds. You know, have a good working relationship with dudes on Dedicateds. Give them your Facebook account or your Twitter number, or you can go to Google and get a Google Voice number and get an alternate phone number for it that'll do it. I can't remember what it's called, but it'll connect to your phone. It'll connect to your cell phone. So you're not giving out your personal number. You're giving out, you know, your Google Voice number. So you can decide whether you want this person to be your friend or not. But that kind of connection is really good because if you have that kind of connection, that person's your new buddy. That person's your pal. That person, it will look out for you in a tense situation. You know, you'll know if there are companies out there. You know, and when I mean tense situations, you might be in a situation where you got a disagreement with somebody and they, you know, or you had an accident or something, and you might need to know a company that's out there hiring guys who've had accidents. You might find a guy who's your buddy, you might have had an accident. You might have some difficulties out there. So you end up finding out a lot of information that way. So friends are very important in trucking, especially when you leave training. And your trainer is very important. The social network you create, that's like your team. And not only that, let's say one of your friends want to become a trucker one day and start at Warner or Swift, wherever you started. Those people will help them, and that'll, you know, in turn, you got another friend out there in the industry, which is another connection. You know, the more experiences people get and they share those experiences with you, then the more, you know, knowledge you have. You know, message me. You know, I'm you know, Big Ken. You can always send me a message on YouTube, and I'll answer you. But if it's too long or I answered it in a video, I'm not. Right, because some of y'all, you email me on YouTube and it'd be like a You're like, no, several short sentences. That's the key to maintaining a good relationship too, is to deliver value, to ask a question, and to be within 3 sentences. Alright guys, that's Truck Driver 101, and that's all I wanted to talk about today. Go to my site, truckdriver101.com, and you can check out we have jobs listed there, and we have helpful hints on our blog. Thank you guys.